All right, everyone, welcome back. Today, we're doing a deep dive into this B.R.I.D.G.E program. Seems pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's all about, can teaching kids how to deal with arguments actually, change a whole school's atmosphere, make it a better place to learn.
For sure.
So we've got a blog post here. It looks like it's aimed at school administrators, trying to get them to, buy into this program.
Right.
And then some research from the Justice Institute of B.C. backing up the whole conflict resolution thing.
Interesting.
So what do you think? Is this a game changer or what?
Well, the first thing that jumps out at me is how they're framing conflict.
Yeah.
It's not about
Getting rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's be real. Disagreements are they're just a part of life, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
It's more about giving students the tools to handle those disagreements in a way that's actually productive.
Yeah, makes sense. And they're not starting with the little ones either. This is for grade 7 and up, right?
That's right.
The blog post really emphasizes that, that's when things get real,
Wow.
the social dynamics,
Yeah.
all that peer pressure stuff, it really ramps up.
Yeah, it's a crucial developmental stage. It's when kids are really starting to figure out who they are and how they fit in with the world around them.
Right, right.
So learning to understand your own emotions, how to communicate effectively, and, how to find common ground with others. It's not just important for school, it's important for life in general.
Totally. So we've got the why, right? We know why it's important.
Yeah.
But how does this B.R.I.D.G.E thing actually work? I'm guessing that acronym isn't just for show.
Oh, absolutely not. It's at the core of the whole program.
Yeah.
B.R.I.D.G.E stands for Building Respect, Integrity, Dialogue, Growth, and Equity.
Wow. Okay, that's a mouthful.
It is, but each of those elements is woven into the program's curriculum.
Okay.
They teach these practical strategies for conflict resolution based on those principles.
Okay, so give me an example. What kind of strategies are we talking about here?
Well, one thing they really emphasize is active listening.
Okay.
So instead of, just waiting for your turn to talk, you're actually encouraged to really hear what the other person is saying and try to understand their perspective.
I see.
There's also a big focus on identifying and managing your own emotions.
Oh, okay.
Recognizing those triggers that might make you react impulsively in a conflict.
That makes sense.
It's not about, winning the argument.
Right.
It's about finding a solution that works for everyone.
Yeah, and you know what? This Justice Institute research that you sent, it really backs up this idea that these skills they're beneficial way beyond just school, right?
Exactly. They found that, effective conflict resolution leads to increased productivity, improved morale, and even fosters innovation in workplaces. So now imagine if we apply those same principles to a school.
Yeah.
Imagine a classroom where students can respectfully disagree, work through problems together, and come up with creative solutions.
Yeah, I can definitely see the potential there. Fewer outbursts, more focus on actually learning, more teamwork.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the blog post, it talks about all of that,
Yeah.
Improves school climate, better relationships between students.
Absolutely.
But it's not just about what happens inside the school, right?
Right.
Think about the long-term impact. These students graduate, they go out into the world with these, valuable skills.
Yeah.
That could have a ripple effect.
It really could.
Contribute to a more, harmonious and productive society.
I think that's the real goal here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. If a school administrator was listening to this right now, thinking about, bringing B.R.I.D.G.E to their school, what's the one key takeaway you would want them to remember?
I would say that investing in conflict resolution is an investment in the future. It's about creating a learning environment where conflict isn't something to fear or avoid, but an opportunity for growth, understanding, and positive change.
Powerful stuff. Thanks for breaking it all down for us today.
My pleasure.
That was our deep dive into the B.R.I.D.G.E program. We'll see you next time.